I know who her new BFF is, and I can't tell you.
Oh.
I can't, but I promise you, it's brilliant and
Okay.
unexpected and just so good.
Okay. Frenemy?
Oh, I think, I don't know about any frenemies. I mean, she's on a clear mission, as everybody is, to deal with
What's at hand?
someone with a glove. And I think that's, the most important issue.
No.
So I think people are grouping together to take care of this task.
Well done.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. Karen Gillan was talking all about her secret, Captain Marvel, new best friend in Avengers 4, and the plot of Avengers 4, and how her mission hasn't changed. It's all about Thanos. So now we have a pretty good idea for how Captain Marvel fits into the story and why she's so critical to getting rid of Thanos at the end of the movie. So if you're brand new to the channel, there's a new round of that Infinity War Blu-ray giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on the video. I'll name a new winner at the end of this. So what she's saying exactly is that, I have a new secret best friend I totally can't tell you about. It's totally unexpected because nobody had seen Captain Marvel at that point. This interview question was about Avengers 4, but while they were doing Infinity War press before the movie had come out. So nobody had seen that Captain Marvel post-credit scene, so we didn't know how the movie was going to invoke her. So what she's saying is Captain Marvel is a really big part of her storyline, and her storyline is relatively simple just in terms of the number of different things that she's trying to do. Because remember what the Russos said about the characters in Infinity War and the characters in Avengers 4. They said that all the characters that got a lot of screen time during Infinity War would not be featured a lot during Avengers 4, except for the original Avengers, because Avengers 4 is all about them coming together and becoming true Avengers with the help of Captain Marvel. So if Nebula had all these moments during Infinity War, it means that she probably doesn't have a ton of scenes during Avengers 4, just things that revolve around defeating Thanos, planning to defeat him, and then actually fighting him and getting rid of him at the end of the movie.
You should have killed me.
It would have been a waste of parts.
Where's Gamora?
There are going to be a lot of really big crazy twists and payoffs, but you could say that she's around for some of the most important big payoffs, like killing Thanos, rescuing Gamora from the Soul Stone, things that connect Thanos' arc with Gamora's arc and Nebula's arc, because they're kind of like this really twisted family. So obviously Gamora loves her sister, but she also really wants to kill Thanos, even if they're not going to do it exactly like it happened in the comics. During the comic book, there's a scene where he tortures Nebula to try and impress death that's very similar to the scene where he was torturing Nebula on his ship when he was trying to find the Soul Stone's location.
Nebula. Don't do this.
Some time ago, your sister snuck aboard this ship to kill me.
Please don't do this.
She very nearly succeeded.
The comic book just lays it on a little bit thicker that Thanos is the most abusive dad in the history of abusive dads. So Nebula, wanting revenge for that, says finally enough is enough. So once the Avengers get the gauntlet off of Thanos, she's able to steal it, tries to use it to get rid of Thanos. Now they're able to stop her before she wreaks too much havoc, but she kind of goes mad with power for a brief period because she's been abused for so long. So the movie's already changing a whole bunch of things about that comic book storyline, so I don't think we're going to actually see that go down exactly the same way, but it just gives you an idea for what Nebula's arc is. Get rid of Thanos, kill him at any cost, like that Guardians of the Galaxy scene. That's all she cares about, so if she's saying that Captain Marvel is her new best friend, that means that Captain Marvel is instrumental in defeating Thanos and getting Gamora out of the Soul Stone. It's also part of the reason why Captain Marvel needs to be so powerful. Like, they've been hyping her up like she's gonna be a super big badass, but there's actually a practical reason for why she's the right character based on her power set and the way her abilities work. Because she can counter Thanos while he's wearing the gauntlet, and the other Avengers don't have a lot of abilities that can do that. Thor with Stormbreaker is the closest example to that, and if there was any confusion about what Thanos is going to be able to do during Avengers 4 because of that last scene where his arm is all screwed up and the gauntlet's all melted, The explanation that the Russos gave based on that is that there's a cost to using all 6 Infinity Stones together the way he did. He was one of the only people in the universe that was powerful enough naturally to pay that price. So that's why his arm is going to be messed up for the rest of his life. But the stones are still good. That's why he's able to use them to port all the way across the universe to his farm at the end of the movie.
What did you do? What did you do?
So if it wasn't clear, all the stones are still good. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been able to do that. Like, he would have just still been left standing there with that blank look on Thor's face. What did you do? A better example would be if someone like Black Widow tried to wield the gauntlet because she's just a normal human assassin. She would probably be killed in the act by all the energy coursing through her and be trapped by the Soul Stone. This sort of gets back to that Red Skull explainer scene where he talks about the cost. There's a certain wisdom that comes with it. Like, in order to wield the gauntlet, you have to wield the Soul Stone. In order to do that, you have to be able to sacrifice the thing that you love. So that's why he was trapped by the Soul Stone when he tried to wield it, because he didn't have anybody else or any other things that he loved besides himself. So if you don't fulfill that requirement and you're just not naturally powerful enough to sustain all that energy coursing through you, you'll end up dying when you try to wield the gauntlet. Thanos has the blood of the Eternals flowing through his veins, so even without the gauntlet, he's one of the most naturally powerful people in the universe, which is why she needs to be so powerful at the beginning of Avengers 4. So like Thor with Stormbreaker is a good power scaling benchmark. Stormbreaker is able to cut the collected beams of all 6 stones and pierce Thanos' skin. Captain Marvel has to be able to counter a full blast from the Infinity Gauntlet, and there are really 2 reasons why she can do that. One, because of her natural cosmic ability to absorb energy, any kind of energy to a point. It's not infinite, like she couldn't just sit there soaking the full blast of the Infinity Gauntlet for forever. Eventually she'd be vaporized. Even though the gauntlet is a little messed up, the gems are still good, Thanos will still be able to use the gauntlet during Avengers 4 when he's fighting the full team here. Like, you look at their big raid party. So Captain Marvel becomes their tank. She can soak some of his damage, but number 2, the other big reason why she's important, quantum energy enhanced Captain Marvel, buffed at the beginning of their fight. So remember, she can soak energy, meaning she can soak quantum energy, which is sort of the new frontier in the Marvel Universe. During Ant-Man and the Wasp, they explain quantum energy is sort of this catch-all for plot devices. It allows you to travel between dimensions in the multiverse. It can generate a lot more power than something like Iron Man's arc reactors. He created new elements for that during Iron Man 2, which explain why they're so powerful. Imagine quantum energy being way more powerful than that. And then also quantum energy can function as a backdoor time travel device. When Nebula is saying that Captain Marvel is her new BFF, it's not because Nebula likes making new friends. It's because she's the one person that's critical to accomplishing Nebula's mission, defeating Thanos at the end of Avengers 4 and rescuing Gamora from the Soul Stone. And for those of you asking, yeah, we're still close to getting that Captain Marvel trailer, but like I've said before, I'm not really expecting that to happen till October, maybe even November. But congratulations to M. Hallman, you're the giveaway winner from my last big video. Please email me on the back end of my channel so I can get your contact details. Click here to rewatch that Iron Man Illuminati scene, and click here to learn all about Hawkeye in Avengers 4. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.